2K TV, right? You're on 2K TV right now. Yeah, okay. 2K TV.
Showtime for the Raptors as they pulled into the building, a squad that looks more than ready for the game ahead of them. The city of Charlotte, North Carolina is the setting for our broadcast tonight. And isn't the view magnificent? Welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us for NBA action on 2K Sports. And our broadcast team tonight, Greg Anthony here to my left and Steve Smith to my right. And the Hall of Famer, David Aldridge, along the sideline. Looking now at some numbers for Gary Trent.
And it's a nice month he's having. Something's got him motivated. He's become a much bigger contributor offensively. He's settled into the kind of groove that every player wants to get in.
Here are the five for the Raptors. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. And it's Anunoby in at the three. And for Charlotte, the guard spots are filled by Ball and Rozier. Bridges and Washington are up in the forward positions. And it's Plumlee in at the five. And Steve, as we get into the middle of the season, do you feel we have a good idea of who the contenders are at this point?
Yes, Kevin, the major forces you know for sure. There are always some teams you just can't tell if they're legit or not.
Now, here's Ball. Shoots over Anunoby. A putback. It's good on the putback. Washington's got the first points of the night for the Hornets.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tipping.
And the foul called on P.J. Washington. That is his first foul of the game. Out of bounds. Charlotte takes possession. Well, it was Toronto winning their last game against the Timberwolves. The drive-by Ball. Banked in off the glass.
And he's really a smart offensive player. You have to respect Ball's strong sense for when to take that jumper.
Ball against Van Vliet from 10 feet out, and that one hits back iron. Hornets have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Here's Ball, and he drives in. That one good for 2. Ball's got his second basket of the night.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
And we know once he gets in the rhythm, he's a really tough guy to stop.
Lets it go with the 3. Bangs home the trifecta. Ball's got 7.
I mean, beautiful execution of the game plan offensively. So far, they are hitting 80% from the field.
Now here's Barnes. Anunoby kicks to Trent. That's tipped. Stolen by Washington. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Plumlee trying to break loose. They get the rebound. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And now you see them starting to really work the ball inside.
And every year, Terry Rozier seems to get better. Specifically, Greg, becoming a more efficient and lethal scorer.
I mean, he's improving his percentages over the years, especially his three-point shooting. When he came into the league, was not a threat from deep. Now, you have got to honor that outside shot.
That's good from Rozier.
You know, and every year, it just seems like Rozier gets better. You see his drive, the hunger, the desire to keep improving.
So timeout called here, the first for the Raptors. coming off that win against Minnesota.
And bottom line, they found ways to score. Credit the game plan going in. It was right on the money.
They knew that the arena would be rocking. And if they could execute well on the offensive end, they knew they could quiet down this hostile crowd.
They need this, and Siakam throws it down.
An excellent ball handler for his size. Pascal doing damage going downhill.
Here's Ball. Here's Washington. And good work on the boards. They pick up the second chance points. Washington's got his second basket. Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. Van Vliet wide open. Knocks down the 3-ball.
Well, Fred could do this all day. He's that confident in his long-range shooting.
Deep 2 from Ball. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
They've wasted no time settling into their offense.
Anunoby passes to Van Vliet. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Comfortable in catch-and-shoot situations. Fred does a lot of things for this team.
Deep 2 from Ball. And the shot is long.
Not sure if that's the shot you were looking for, but it's a fairly clean look. Almost have to take it.
And a look at how the hustle game has been going for Charlotte.
The hustle they're showing on the offensive glass has been excellent so far. Those putbacks always pay off.
And also defensively, they've been able to cause some turnovers tonight, and that also builds confidence and gives you momentum.
The first one falls. Trent hits them both.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
And a little bit of showmanship from Ball on that slam, displaying some athletic ability.
Raptors trail by 8. Ball's knocked loose. Siakam kicks to Trent. From 17 feet out, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in.
And he's not going to miss many of those, especially that wide open.
And early on, if you're him, you just want to see the ball go through the net and get into some kind of rhythm.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
He's hot this quarter, getting the shots he wants, and he's delivering.
And solid at just cutting through the defense. Give Bridges a lane, and he'll make you pay.
The Raptors have gone 5 of 7 today so far. Nice shooting to get this game underway. And Vliet on the wing. Barnes outside. Good ball movement here by the Raptors. Anunoby finds Siakam. And it's sent back by Plumlee. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors able to retain possession here. An outstanding defensive play to earn the mobile 1 block.
And an early swat like that can really set the tone. Now the shooters will be feeling his presence.
Six on the shot clock. The Raptors need to get a shot off. And here's Van Vliet from the arc. And again, Toronto with the triple.
They're still behind, but not because of his efforts. He's been unbelievable this quarter.
Here's Ball. And no good. Now Toronto takes it the other way. Last time they met was in Charlotte, where they beat the Hornets.
And it was pretty much a cakewalk for them the last time these two squared off and had a clear advantage on the backboard.
They generated second chance opportunities on one end, preventing them on the other end. That was the story of the game.
And that one drops for him. And that's 15 points for LaMelo Ball.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And finished off by Siakam.
Beautiful when the big man takes flight. Pascal Siakam leaving no room for error with that dunk.
Ball with the bucket.
Talented, driven. He puts constant pressure on your defense.
2 points.
And it's Barnes with the ball for the Raptors. Trailing by 4. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Here's Bridges. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
They are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Passes to Trent. Bridges with the steal. One-on-one here. And it's Ball that time on the assist from Bridges. Ball's got 19 points.
And boy, have they come out strong, really pounding the offensive board for second chance points.
Stolen by Ball. Good from the moment it left his hand. That makes him 10 for 14.
And not hard to see why they are giving up points on this run. Just too many good looks from in close.
And here's Van Vliet from the arc. That's another one for him. His 5th in just 7 shots.
Yeah, those are starting to add up, guys. Of their last 5 baskets, 3 have been triple.
Raptors trail by 7. Here's Trent. Another shot, and it's blocked. Ball against Anunoby, and Ball slams it in.
And once Rozier spots that hole in the defense, he just doesn't hesitate. Just sends the ball to an open shooter.
Toronto shooting an impressive 60% early. Van Vliet passes to Trent. Back to Van Vliet. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed. 16 points for Fred Van Vliet.
Oh, 6 of 8 from the field, 75%. Just scoring the ball at will.
And now the first timeout called here for the Hornets. So an almost entirely new group in now for Charlotte. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Plumlee. McDaniels comes in for Washington. Martin's checked in for Bridges. And Kelly Oubre subbed in for Rozier. Ball with the bucket.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside. And with LaMelo Ball, this team struck gold. Exactly what the Hornets needed. Great production and a face of the franchise type of talent.
they've been beating them to a lot of those loose balls and rebounds here to start.
Oubre on the wing. From downtown, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. You know, great thinking about LaMelo and this team. He's got the fans here in Charlotte excited.
And Kevin, let's be honest here for a moment. The Hornets haven't had a lot of luck in the draft. Finally, they knocked one out of the park, and the fans are ecstatic.
And Toronto making a change here. Flynn's checked in. Ball feeling it out a bit. And there's the drive. And Ball slams it in.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
They established the pace. They made shots. This is why they're way out in front.
Now here's Van Vliet. 16 points for him. Pull up Jay. And Charlotte again with the bucket.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Cloak loose. And here's the fast break. Ball leading the way. And Ball slams it in.
And they have owned the paint so far, and the score reflects it.
I'll tell you, this was their strategy coming in. They obviously identified a weakness there inside.
Toronto calls timeout. We've heard the calls for more diversity among head coaches, Greg. With the turnover this offseason came a lot of opportunity.
And Kevin, that's really what it's all about, right? The league's values of diversity and inclusion have been really pushed to the forefront. And I think that's one reason why our game is so popular globally, because it is so inclusive.
On defense, the Hornets. It's an 18-point game. They'll double him with Arrow. Back to Birch. To the wing right side. Here's Mikhailuk. And there's the slam dunk to finish it off.
Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Raptors trail by 18. Van Vliet passes to Birch. Back to Van Vliet. Ball with it. Picked up by Van Vliet. And Ball slams it in.
Worth the price of admission. LaMelo with a tremendous play on the ball and finishes on the other end.
Pass to Van Vliet. Back to Flynn. Into the lane. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist.
Man, can you always depend on him or what to lead you to the right place with that pass? Money.
Ball. Second chance shot. And Harrell with the lay-in. Good. And the Hornets lead by 20.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
Mikhailuk passes to Flynn. Going inside, and the rejection by Harrell. Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Kem Birch. Shot from the inbound, and he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. He's getting his first free throw attempt of the night right now.
And not the guy you want to see at the line too often. Season numbers has him in the bottom tier of the league.
The first free throw is good. And both free throws good for Achua. Hornets leading by 18. Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo-wee!
Here's Mikhailuk following the bucket by the Hornets. Pass to Van Vliet. Out to the right wing. Fires from deep. And the rebound goes to the Hornets. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of Miami.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
And so here's Toronto following the bucket by the Hornets. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Harrell. And the Hornets call time here.
The 2026 Man of the Year winner, Montrezl Harrell, provides energy and scoring off the bench.
.107 left in the first quarter. Down low, here's Young. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
Backed by great length, I'd call Young a reliable interior scoring option.
Here's Oubre. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Oubre's got 5 points so far.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Achua finds Young. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Back to Flynn. For 3, Van Vliet scores the bucket. He's 7 for 11 and continues to look good.
Man, he keeps doing his part. They just haven't been able to get over the hump.
Oubre. Thaddeus Young grabs the miss.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
Stolen by Ball. Fast break now for Charlotte. Ball's running. And they pick up 2. Ball's got 39.
Yeah, second chance points, a huge issue right now. They're getting steamrolled inside.
And finished off by Oubre.
A powerful finisher. Oubre Jr., you deserve to get dunked on when you let him get inside.
Van Vliet. Great D that time from Harrell.
And you can see the defenders afraid to kind of get in his way a lot of times when he's on his way to the basket. But on that one, they were there.
And so it's Charlotte, riding high with a 23-point lead heading into the break. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. Back to the action after this word. And so far, through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Hornets have been rolling right along, haven't they?
Throughout that first, they just were aggressive on the defensive end, showing active hands.
And they took advantage of some careless ball handling, some careless passing. You have to be more careful around these guys.
Toronto's gone 6 of 7 from long range tonight. They've been on fire from way outside. Harrell is out there with McDaniels. Then there's Kelly Oubre. Then there's LaMelo Ball. And it's Martin in at the 3 spot. So that's the group out there for Charlotte. They grabbed their own miss. Hornets leading by 23. Ball kicks to Martin. With his first shot attempt. No good that time. And Toronto will go the other way with it. Here's Mikhailuk, covered by Martin. And that's out of bounds. Toronto will retain possession. Terry Rozier's checked in for the Hornets. And Toronto also making a switch. Trent's checked in. And so here's Toronto. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Trent's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Raptors. He gets a chance now to catch up with the 4th member of our crew, Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Pascal Siakam was the most improved player in 2019. He says, I love that I cannot be able to do something, but if I put in a lot of hours doing it, I can become good at it. The former 27th pick overall said, not to sound arrogant, but I saw this coming. Guys, he bet on himself.
He did. He was smart. He certainly put in the work. D.A., thank you.
And coming up, Montrezl Harrell said he patterned his game after the All-Star Zach Randolph. Zebo was undersized on paper but was strong as an ox and found angles to finish.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And he makes the first. And like the great Zebo, Montrezl Harrell might be undersized on paper, but Craig, that 7'4" wingspan levels the playing court.
Not to mention his leaping ability. Harrell's more of a dunker, quite honestly, but he also displays that soft touch inside.
And the Hornets making a change here. Bridges checks in. Both shots good from the stripe.
You know, I can't remember any scouts predicting that Harrell would become this kind of offensive force.
Now Flynn. The pass to Mikhailuk. Back to Flynn. For 3. Drains the 3-pointer. Flynn's got his second basket of the night.
And no matter who it is, that kind of D isn't going to get it done.
And it's Martin penetrating and finished off by Martin.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Flynn with it. 5 points in the game. Young outside. Passes it to Trent. Here's Boucher. He's defended by Harrell. Flynn misses.
The edge on the glass is the difference. It's allowed them to build this lead.
Harrell drives in. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor. The Raptors have gone 50% from the floor in the second quarter, 3 of 6. To the inside, Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
A little undersized at the 4, but he can get off the ground.
Here's Oubre. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Kelly Oubre, the new face on the Hornets, was hoping to get a bigger deal in free agency. The market, though, just not there for him. Ended up with a 2-year deal in a situation where he feels he can show his work.
Shooting 2.
And the first one at the line is good. Well, Steve, back in 2002, you led the NBA in three-point shooting at over 47% a game. How would you have liked playing today?
I would have loved it, Kevin. The reason why, I could have shot more threes, and with more threes gives you more stats, and with more stats gives you the bag.
And both free throws good for Oubre. Quarter two, and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. Barnes against Bridges from 12 feet out. And no good that time. And Charlotte will go the other way with it. And there it is for him. Bridges has got 6.
Adept at maintaining his balance on the way up. Bridges, a strong player who can play through contact.
Here's Barnes. Tried to bank it in, but he misses.
+8 in the rebound differential. One more reason why they're in control.
And the basket by Rozier.
Love that they're continuing to attack despite being up big.
I'm impressed with their intensity tonight. They came in focused and they've executed. That's what happens when nothing goes your way. You start to lose focus and it makes matters worse.
Anunoby, he's checked in for Toronto. Rozier against Flynn. And it's Rozier missing. Toronto's gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Here's Trent. Sinks the three-pointer. Trent's got 7 points here in this quarter.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Here's the thing. He's a guy who will go on hot streaks for you over a number of games.
Here's Flynn after the made shot from Kelly Oubre. Pass to Siakam. To the middle. Here's Trent, and he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Elevating his playmaking over time, Siakam recognizes when his teammates have clean looks.
And he comes up with the deuce. He's got 15.
And the jump shot has been a dimension of this game where they've had a clear advantage.
And Rozier comes to help. Anunoby has the open look. And it's good off the back rim and in. Anunoby's got his first bucket of the night. Oubre inside the three-point line. Toronto grabs the miss.
And he rushed that one, no doubt about it. The D out of position, you could see the frustration on his face. And really the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring him back.
Oubre, good. Oubre's got 17.
What a game for him so far. He started out strong in that first quarter and has only turned it up from there.
Now here's Flynn. He has 5. Barnes right side. Shoots from 14. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got 5 assists tonight.
These are the fundamentals we're always talking about. Excellent bounce pass.
Here's Rozier, and he buries that one, drilling the rim on the way down.
Encouraging to see Rozier drain that one. You know it has to help his confidence moving forward.
Floats one up. Flynn misses.
He's had a tough time getting it going, and he's put this team behind the 8 ball.
Bridges misses.
You're not going to see that very often. Plenty of space, but he just, let's face it, he whiffs on that one.
Anunoby, no good. So Rozier will bring it up for the Charlotte Hornets. And at home for the next game, it'll be Detroit pulling into town. That'll be the last of 3 straight at home for the team.
And a lot of teams avoid the mid-range jumper, but they seem to be using it well.
Here's Barnes, and he drops in the layup off the glass. 7 points in the game.
I mean, the number of points they've scored in the paint already here is eye-opening.
Washington in the hoop for his 3rd make from the field. He's 3 for 4 thus far in the contest.
I love the fact that Bridges does a little bit of everything, including passing the ball.
Here's Barnes. Again, Toronto.
Scottie Barnes.
Well, the Hornets shooting the lights out in this one, 77%. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
As we've gotten closer to halftime, their style has become more and more physical.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Washington.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
That free throw good from Washington. Ken Burge is checked in for Toronto. Fred VanVleet comes in for Flynn. Washington hits them both. Here's VanVleet. He's got 19. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2. That's on Miles Bridges. And along with production, this team really thrives on VanVleet's leadership.
He sets a great example with his toughness, his dedication, and his teammates believe in him and believe they're going to win, partly because of him.
And the first one drops. And Steve, along with everything else he does, VanVleet's effectiveness as a playmaker is key for this team.
It is, Kevin. He makes great reads, he makes the right pass, and he doesn't turn the ball over.
And so VanVleet nails both of them.
He's always been a tremendous defender, in my opinion, and he knows he's going to knock down his free throws. But now Fred VanVleet has emerged as a terrific all-around scorer. He can pretty much do it all.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Now, here's Trent. He had a 30-point outing their last game against the Timberwolves in Minneapolis. Ring shot on the way, and too long on the shot. Toronto's gone 3 of 5 beyond the arc since the start of the second quarter. And again, Toronto no luck. Charlotte shooting has been sensational, 75% for the game. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
And as for last season, he was a 74% shooter at the line.
Shooting 2.
That free throw good from Washington. LaMelo Ball, he's checked in for Kelly Oubre. Washington hits them both. Well, they're really making a point of keeping the ball moving around.
That's the key. The D can't focus on one player, and no matter what anybody tells you, that ball will always move quicker than the defender.
Here's Plumlee. No good off the back of the rim. The Raptors shooting it quite well, 52% from the field in the second quarter. Trent passes to Anunoby. Knocks it loose, and that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Bridges. Charlotte making a switch here. McDaniels checked in. Here's Trent. He's got 16. Toronto working the ball around now. It's good. Nice touch there from Birch.
He's heady, he's unselfish. All Van Vliet does is make winning plays.
Here's Ball, and Ball slams it in.
Yet another bucket in close. That's how he's earning his points today.
And here is Van Vliet. 21 points in the game. Pass to Birch. From the arc. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
Even after all those three-pointers he hit in that first quarter, looks like the D still didn't learn its lesson as they've left him open for another one.
Ball, no good. Toronto's gone 4 of 6 from long range in the second quarter. Solid shooting. Drills the three-pointer. Van Vliet's got 8 points here in this quarter.
And you can tell he's looking for his shot. He just believes in it.
You know why? Success breeds confidence. And he's certainly been successful from there time and time again.
Inside, here's Van Vliet. Count the bucket coming off a perfectly placed assist. Van Vliet's got 29 in the game. Hornets leading by 22. Here's Ball. Bridges trying to free himself up. And Ball slams it in.
Hey, dunks aren't always for the big fella.
Serious power move from the point.
Forget just laying it in. He wanted to make a statement.
Here's Trent following the bucket by the Hornets. That's going to be over and back. Not watching for the line that time.
And when you're trying to cut into a lead, you can ill afford mistakes like that.
You know what it is, a lack of concentration. That's a momentum killer.
Looking at who's out there now for the Hornets. Montrezl Harrell comes in for Washington. And Martin subbed in for Miles Bridges. Ball with the bucket.
Man, just adding insult to injury. He just waltzes inside and extends this lead.
An uncontested shot at the rim. You have to compete at all times.
Here's Mikhailuk. Driving inside. And the layup's good off the glass. Mikhailuk's gone 2 of 3 from the field. Here's Ball. Unable to get that one. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. Anunoby kicks to Van Vliet. Plays it up and banks it in. Van Vliet's got 31 points.
It's amazing. No one can check him right now, but there's still work to do to cut into this lead.
Count it.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint.
Now here's Van Vliet. He has 31, and it goes down 2 points.
Great timing. That can be the difference between an assist and a turnover.
Here's Rozier. It's hauled in by the Raptors. Anunoby's got 4 rebounds in this game. Van Vliet right side. Back to Anunoby. Fires the 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Van Vliet's got 5 assists in the game. Here's Rozier, and he jams it with authority.
For Rozier to be effective, that's just what he has to do. Keep moving, don't sit back and be passive.
59 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Poked away, nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end.
And it's out of bounds. The Hornets able to retain possession here. The Raptors making a switch here. Boucher is checked in. There's 48 seconds left in the second quarter. Martin finds Rozier. Add basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
Yeah, 3 consecutive field goals have come right at the rim. The D had better start buckling now.
To the paint, here's Boucher, and the dunk by Boucher.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher.
And we always talk about making your teammate better. That assist was right on target.
5-second differential between the shot clock and the game clock. Down low, here's Anunoby. It's in. That's his 3rd field goal of the game. He's 3 for 5.
If you're OG Anunoby, it's about staying healthy. You already know if you're healthy and whole, you can be successful.
And the basket by Rozier.
And yeah, he's not messing around. He wants no part of a comeback in this one.
Reason why momentum can flip so quickly. We see it time and time again. Teams giving up big leads.
LaMelo Ball getting it done for the Charlotte Hornets. He got to double digits for the quarter with 10 points total. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much, Coach Borrego. Excellent first half. What did you think of the fight from your team?
We just got to keep battling. No matter who's out there, keep playing, stay aggressive. We'll try to limit our fouls so we can keep our numbers up, but very good effort in that first half.
It showed on the scoreboard, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
All right, David, thank you. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the third quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello again, everyone. That was a combination of everybody and everyone. Everyone. Did you catch that?
I got it.
Yeah, Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. How about that first half, fellas? What a start for LaMelo Ball. He went on an historic scoring frenzy, tallying a ridiculous number of points, 6 steals, and 1 rebound. Kenny, your thoughts on the Hornets' first half?
They scored very effectively. With the exception of ball movement and play calling, they were able to exploit multiple weaknesses in the defense. They've got to feel good about themselves, running out to a huge lead.
Shaq, let's get your insight on Toronto.
The shooting percentage they allowed was through the roof. Their coach should absolutely be ripping the They need to take some pride on the other end. Just lock it in. Lock it in. Lock it in.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about to get started.
And with the big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Man, we're seeing a tremendous game from LaMelo Ball.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
This is his challenge, to continue to dominate, to help them try to close strong here in the second half.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. The Raptors shooting a tremendous 61% from the floor, hitting at all cylinders, setting the floor for the Raptors. Guard spots filled by Van Vliet and Trent. Inside for him, it's Barnes and Siakam. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position.
Down the stretch, this is when they need him the most, and he is delivering.
For 3, Van Vliet. Good on the three-point shot. Van Vliet's got 34.
They've given up a lot of three-pointers here today.
And Rozier, here we go.
Oh, big finish. Emphatic.
He hangs on the rim just for good measure. Wow. Now here's Van Vliet. And there's the pass to Trent. Here's Anunoby. And the Raptors hit again from deep.
And as OG develops the rest of his skill set, this is one thing he can rely upon, that three-point shot. And what you like about Anunoby is how efficient he's become. Good to great shot selection. Hits for a solid percentage from the field, from 3, and from the line.
Van Vliet passes to Anunoby. Back to Van Vliet. Siakam outside. A new 14 for the Raptors. Barnes can't get it to go.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Nobody willing to step in Harrell's way. That would be a brave charge to take.
Toronto's gone 2 of 3 when they ventured outside the arc in the third quarter.
And another efficiency of Anunoby's, he takes care of the rock.
And for a young player, you're right, GA, he makes very few mistakes. And if he does make a mistake, they don't pile up and become a problem. He just moves on to the next play.
Really another fantastic offensive rebound and putback. This is the second game in a row where he has just been ball dominant.
When he gets into one of these grooves, you never know how long they're going to last. Sometimes they go on and on and on.
Stolen. Ball against Van Vliet. Knocked away. Bridges with the steal. Here's Rozier. It's hauled in by Trent. The Raptors have gone 3 of 7 on field goal attempts here in the second half. This one for 3. Good, and Van Vliet gets the assist. Trent's got 6 in the quarter.
That's a dozen straight points coming off the triple.
And it's Ball penetrating, and Ball slams it in.
And that's a special play coming from the one spot.
You know, his passing can take a backseat for that dunk. Wow.
It just shows you the versatility. This guy can do a lot of different things for you. Woo! Woo!
Plumlee with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Rozier. That's down the hatch. Notch one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
And you can see now they're starting to push the tempo to good effect.
They get a hand on it. And now Ball pushing it up. No one back to stop him.
Dominating when it matters most. Give him the ball and get out of the way.
Here's Van Vliet. He's got 34. Launches it. And Rozier pulls it down. Rozier's got 5 rebounds tonight.
And a big lead for them on both the scoreboard and the backboard thus far. And ever since halftime, they played precision basketball offensively.
You know, the coach has had something to say about that. No question, they've settled in and executed brilliantly.
Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sideline.
Thank you, guys. We have seen today's athletes taking stands for social justice. All-star Bradley Beal says, we understand there will be a backlash. We don't care about that. I'm a human being, a citizen, just like everybody else. I have family and friends still living in those environments, and I'm their voice. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you very much. Now, here's Rozier. He's got 21. Good on the shot.
And this game has been so smooth for Rozier. He's finding his shots and really taking charge on the floor.
Here's Trent. Back to Van Vliet. Passes it to Siakam. Raptors moving the ball around. Shot clock at 5. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Charlotte.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
That's a nice read. The value of keeping your eyes up.
Now Van Vliet. He's got 36. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off. And when he breaks out the crossover, you can be sure he's going to leave somebody in his wake.
Rozier into the lane. That falls. Nice feed that time from Ball. Ball's got assist number 5 here tonight. Toronto, they've gone at a pretty good shooting pace. They're 6 of 13 from the field here in the third. Here's Trent. He takes it in. It's rebounded by Charlotte. Harrell's got 6 rebounds here tonight. And the call will be against LaMelo Ball. That is his first foul of the game.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Sharp instincts on D there. Just timing when to rise up and swat that one away.
Toronto's got more than a 50% success rate on their three-pointers since halftime. They're 4 of 7. Here's Mikhailuk. That's tipped. Here's Bridges. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8. And taking a quick look here at the hustle stats for the Hornets.
Contested shots and block shots. That's been their bread and butter defensively, giving up no easy looks.
And also, how about the points they've gotten in transition or on the fast break tonight? That's been a huge factor as well.
Over Young. Bridges misses. Toronto, they've gone 7 for 16 in the second half from the field, shooting a bit under 50%. Here's Mikhailuk. He's covered by Washington. Knocked loose. And the official signaled the backcourt violation. Not very careful there.
All you have to do is point to their turnovers this quarter. There's a reason the scoreboard looks like it does.
McDaniels checked in for Charlotte. And Toronto also making a switch. Achua, he's checked in for Pascal Siakam. Here's Rozier. He's got 27. And he drops it in from the low post. And it's 29 points for Terry Rozier.
Nice pass here to set that basket up.
Young outside. Back to Flynn. Takes it inside. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Unselfish, moving the ball. Love to see this kind of offense.
Here's Oubre. That's good, and it's Rozier with the assist. Rozier's got his 8th assist in the game.
Fantastic ball movement. They're picking them apart with their passing.
Now here's Barnes. 11 points in the game. Thaddeus Young on the wing. Played in with a nice touch off the glass.
That's just good basketball. Can't ask for a better look.
Driving the lane and finished off by McDaniel.
Yeah, just a simple one-hand flush.
I think he got a few more inches on his vertical by going with the spike. Tipped away. Oubre with the steal. To the inside and stolen by Achua. Barnes against Rozier. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Trying to attack the heart of that defense with great teamwork.
Here's Oubre. Good for the basket, number 9. He's only missed 2 shots from the floor all night.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
Barnes looking around. Pass to Mikhailuk. Looking for Young. He gets it there. It's tipped. Now, here's Washington. Guarded closely.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
Flynn with it. Now defended by Oubre. Back to Flynn. Three-pointer. Drills it from outside. Flynn's got 10 points in the game.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
You know what? They talked about this at halftime, and they're doing a better job of creating space.
Achua. Oh, and it's sent back by Washington. Here's Oubre. Oh!
Yes! Yes!
Here he comes, and there he goes.
Oh, look at him punish that rim. On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. Chris Boucher's checked in for Young. And the Hornets call time here.
And as fans and broadcasters, we're not permitted to hear the specifics in these huddles.
No, we're left to infer from the adjustments we see on the floor.
Free throw, good. Oubre. Flynn with it. 10 points for him. Pass to Mikhailuk. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Mikhailuk's got 8 points.
Attacking the defense with the pass. Don't need to be a hero.
Rozier for 3. It's hauled in by Achua. The Raptors shooting well, 52% in the third. They came to play offensively in the second half. A nice shot by Flynn.
To stretch out the defense, you just need enough guys on the floor who can make that shot.
Rozier, the pass to Martin. Launches a 3. Rebound by the Raptors. Barnes outside. Here's Achua. Not going to go that time. Great D that time from Oubre. Rozier up top. Covered by Flynn. Latre. And it's Terry Rozier with a 3. Rozier's got 17 now, just in the second half.
Riding the hot hand, and why not? If something's working, keep going to it.
Barnes kicks to Flynn. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. The Raptors have made all of their free throws so far tonight, going 6 for 6.
And on the season, you know, they're hitting about 76%, which is a decent rate.
Oh, take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. And some changes here for the Hornets. Richards is checked in, and Bouknight comes in for Rozier. Ken Burge is checked in for the Raptors. And both free throws good from Flynn. Charlotte's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. 1:24 left here in the third quarter. It falls through, making him 6 for 11 in the game.
I mean, it's just fun to sit back and enjoy watching him operate. And that's what it looked like the D was doing as well. They're just sitting back and watching.
Fouled on the shot and picks up 2 points. So 1 free throw coming up. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
Numbers this year at the line below 70. So when he's getting to the line, not nearly as effective as you'd like.
One shot.
The free throw drops from McDaniels. And so here's Toronto. Barnes outside. Here's Mikhailuk. Offline with his 3. Charlotte has gone 1 of 3 from downtown since halftime. Here's Bouknight. And another 3 for Charlotte.
Ooh, he got a clean look, and he makes the defense pay for disrespecting him.
Outside Flynn. No one near Boucher as he lets it go. And he gets the friendly spin, and that one drops. Boucher's got 6. Here's Oubre. He can't hit that time. And it's the Raptors taking it the other way. And the pass to Barnes. Back to Flynn. Some nice ball movement here by the Raptors. Birch with it. And it's Martin picking him up. The shot by Birch, no good. Charlotte has gone 4 of 8 tonight from three-point land, shooting 50% on the 3 ball here. Here's McDaniels. And the shot no good, a bit short. Outside Flynn. Birch the pass to Flynn. 3 seconds left. That one's not going to go. LaMelo Ball getting it done for Charlotte. He's looking to make history here today. Who knows how many points he'll end up with when it's all said and done. And don't go away. We'll be right back. And while we can now, let's take a look at today's State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
Execution. This is what you practice every day. These guys are professionals. Beautiful play.
And as we head into the fourth, we'll see if there's a comeback in the works or if it's more of the same from the first 3 quarters. Okay, now let's reset our lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Hornets, they've got Martin. He's out there with Bouknight. And it's Richards in at the center position. Here's Birch. The shot's good on the assist by Flynn. Flynn's got assist number 10 tonight with that last one. The Hornets shooting 71% all in all in this one. They've been brilliant offensively. And it's in there. Smitty last year at the play-in tournament, the late season really heated up. Do you enjoy seeing teams work extra hard to secure their positions?
Kevin, I loved it. There was no time to rest for those teams that wanted to fight their way out of the play-in. And like you said, at the end of the season, we had a lot of drama.
Toronto shooting has been fun to watch in this game. They're at 57%. Now here's Flynn. He's covered closely. To the middle. Here's Boucher. Lays it up off the glass.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Here's Richards. Rebound by the Raptors.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks. Explosive leaping ability allows him to play the 5, even though he's a little undersized.
The shot. And again, the Hornets missing.
And well, he's going to have some explaining to do on the sideline about why he took that shot.
Low percentage chance. If it's not there, give up the rock. Trust your teammates.
Here's Watanabe. Boucher. No good from outside. Outside, Martin. Good. Nice job down low.
Great job executing the offense. That pass on time and on point.
Toronto, they've gone 3 of 5 here in the fourth quarter. Pretty good numbers coming out of the break. Got a piece of it. And a fast break now for the Hornets. Finished off the break.
Any chance you get, you want to put yourself in a position to succeed, and that's what he did there.
Great job of reading the floor, got to the rim, and made a play.
Takes it from 10. Here's Birch. And 2 free throws coming up, unable to get that one to go with all the contact.
Can Birch.
Shooting 2.
And he knocks down the first one. And for the teams who are rebuilding, Smitty, it seems stacking draft picks is often the best approach. Pick swaps, protections, it can make your head spin.
It can, Kevin. I think for the younger guys, it comes down to a couple things. Player development and the culture you breed. That's usually the difference between success and failure.
And so he makes both from the line.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
Here's Ball, and the basket is good. Ball's got 59 points.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Expanding upon this lead, trying to close it out. He's really stepped up.
And, yep, another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
Passes it to Birch. Boucher against Jones. From past the arc. Offensive rebound.
And the way they have controlled the glass this game, really impressive.
You know, you look at how they built this lead. It's been through extra possessions.
Makes it off the glass.
And I'll bet his percentage is pretty high from that range.
A look at the clock, a little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Stripped away. Now the Raptors moving it up. Outside Flynn. Takes a three. That shot missing. And it's the Hornets taking it the other way. Deep two from Ball. Knocked away. And here we go. Fast break. Flynn's got it. Oh, and there's the one-handed jam.
He takes advantage of them in every way possible.
And Greg, he lures them into a trap on the steal and then bang, straight to the bucket.
Great activity at both ends. Great teamwork as well.
We're seeing a lot of top high school players opting for the G League over college now, Greg. What's your advice to top young players on their path to the NBA?
Well, Kevin, I think you just answered it. It's their path. And I don't think the same path is right for everybody. There are going to be a lot of talented young men and women who want to go to college for the experience, you know, for the environment, for the networking, right? You're going to make some of the best friends you'll ever have on a college campus. Having said that, though, some kids aren't into college, aren't into school. They want to just go and pursue their passion and their craft, and that's why I think the G League and the developmental leagues that are out there are so good for these young players. And Coach can't like what he's seeing, trying to get them refocused.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Thaddeus Young, he's checked in for Toronto. And here are the Hornets now. Puts one up from 19. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
They are just killing them on the interior.
And here is Flynn. And we all value a dose of humility from time to time, even, Steve, from the stars. But what do you think is the right balance between bravado and modesty?
I think you always got to have character and respect. I think that's where it comes from. But during competition, as long as you're not crossing the line, I think it's okay.
Great positioning on the putback.
And you can see the second chance points now starting to be a major factor.
Toronto's gotten just one of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Here's Flynn, and it's blocked. Lets it fly, and contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. First one falls for him. Both good from the line that time. And, Steve, you played in a different era. Do you look a little differently at all the hugs and handshakes between opposing players these days?
No, not at all, Kevin. It's just totally different. These guys been knowing each other for a long time, with youth basketball. I think the competition on the court, it speaks for itself, so I think our game is still in good hands. Great pass to set your man up with a high percentage look.
And here's Ball. He'll bring it up for the Hornets. And the Hornets call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Here's Jones. Charlotte no good that time either.
Trying to finish out the game strong, you have to recognize who has the hot hand and get him the ball. Where was the D there? No one was covering the open man.
Charlotte's gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. And the basket by Jones. Toronto's gone 2 of 5 on three-point shots since the end of the third quarter. Outside Flynn, pass to Young. That shot, no good. Good D by Jones. Shoots over Flynn. There's the feed to Jones. Over Flynn. Hits the front of the rim and out.
And they funked this quarter. He's trying to shoot his way out of it.
Hornets with the rebound. Jones has got his 4th rebound in this one. From the line, it's hauled in by Watanabe. Watanabe's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Inside, Young. He drains the quick shot. Young's got 6 in the quarter.
And I love the fact that he didn't have to slow down or adjust there. The pass was just timed perfectly.
Book night, no good. Toronto shooting in the 4th quarter has been efficient at 56%. To the inside, the 9-foot shot, and another assist for him.
That makes 15 assists.
He's been one step ahead of the defense all game long. And it's Ball penetrating, and he uses the glass on the layup.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of it.
To the paint, here's Flynn. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. Flynn's got 14 points now in the second half.
And they've had assists now on their last 3 baskets.
And Jones with the stop.
And there's one aspect of the game LaMelo's not going to ignore, keeping his teammates involved and the offense working as a unit.
Now here's Flynn. That's tipped. It's stolen by Jones. Lets it go. And they get it back.
Oh, tough play underneath there to give them another possession, just what they were hoping for. A little more time off the clock.
Here is Flynn. Shoots over Ball. They get it back. He can't get it to go. Charlotte has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. It's hauled in by the Raptors. And back in the day, Greg, Allen Iverson got criticized for devaluing practice. Now we've got healthy players sitting out of games. Has load management gone too far, you think?
Not a practice, but a game. We got guys missing games, Kevin. There's no doubt about it. But honestly, I'm really all for load management in this regard. If I owned a team and I had to invest $200 million in a player, I want to do everything I can to prolong my investment. And the reality is we've got our stars playing at unprecedented lifts at higher levels later in their career. So I'm all for doing what we can to prolong the careers of our very best players.
Right at the free throw line. Richards passes to Jones over Young. It's hauled in by Watanabe. Watanabe's got 6 rebounds now in the game. Now here's Flynn. The dish to Young. And Paul with the block. Releases. Booknight, no good.
And I'm sure next time he sits down, coach is going to have a few choice words for him with that shot selection.
And you know what? He knows it. You have to try to play within the system or you're going to come away with empty possessions.
And again, the Hornets missing.
That's one he knows he should have drained.
To the middle. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
Ooh, he put a little extra on that one.
He does. He doesn't usually finish soft either. Obviously, he can when necessary, but not that time. And it's out of bounds. The Raptors will take it the other way. Martin's checked in for ball.
Martin.
Toronto's gotten 3 of their 6 3-pointers to fall here in the 4th.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for the Hornets.
This is a game where the defense, steals specifically, generating a lot of opportunities.
And it created possessions for them, scoring opportunities, and that effort a big part of what will be a nice victory here tonight.
And so taking a look at their record, a nice milestone they'll be picking up tonight. 30 wins on the year now.
And it looks like they're going to spare themselves the embarrassment of being swept in the season series by winning this last one. I mean, when you look at the stats, you'll see just how dominant a game this was.
For LaMelo Ball.
You have to focus on the steals he came up with. They were huge factors in the end result.
And another assist.
Another possession, another assist.
Greg, he's sharing the ball well, hitting his guys in their spots. And the Hornets call time here. They lead by 18. There's 49 seconds left in the game. We present our New Balance Player of the Game, LaMelo Ball.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Their losing streak had gotten to the point where anybody had to put his foot down. And even though there were other more probable candidates, he's been the one to take over that leadership role. There's 49 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Offensive rebound. The second chance effort. Jones, no luck. And here are the Raptors now. They trail by 18. Puts up a 3. That one, no good. And the Hornets now going the other way. To stop the drought. Rebound by the Raptors. 20 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shots good by Boucher.
That's the pass you want. Orchestrating the offense, creating for others.
And so the Hornets can now just hold on to the ball. Scooped up. Here's Jones. That's short off the rim. So no problem for Charlotte as they get the win. They won this game going away. They were the better basketball team by far tonight.
And you got to commend this sort of dominance, particularly here at home. It's a great feeling when you play almost a perfect game and to have that crowd be so pumped up.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Here with Mason Plumlee. A lot of points tonight. What was working so well offensively?
Well, we're sharing the ball so well. It's fun to watch, I'm sure, but we have possessions where every guy might touch the ball almost twice. So when you get movement like that, it's hard to guard, and it's a fun way to play.
You did have the defense on its toes tonight, Mason. Thanks. Kevin, back to you.
Thank you, David. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Steve Smith, Craig Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan thanking you for being with us. We'll see you next time.